Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to HRL Season 1, Round 11, the Singapore Grand Prix. Now this is our fastest lap in qualifying. It would indeed seal us pole.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
And it would be pure contrast joining me on the front row. Noting of course that we are short, Stingray, Fingers and the Wimp. Now you can see on this screen that there is some rain forecast at the midway point. So be careful to try and make sure the ultras last that long, or we might have to go to another set of dry tyres before the rain period. Either way, we're already gaining at least 8 points on P2 in the championship. Who's not attending, that's Stingray, with Nemo of course joining during qualifying. That's why you see 6 here, and there are only 5 on the qualifying leaderboard. Cutting further on into lap 1, if you look on the leaderboard there, you'll see Murph overtaking Contrast in a very interesting part of the track, shall we say. That must have been a weldy pass. Nemo becomes an early retirement, unfortunately. My teammate out of the race. And we actually managed to get a 5-second lead roughly before I ended up pitting at the end of lap 10. I just didn't think I was going to make the rain period. Unfortunately, I didn't see this coming. Harry Ryan sitting the fastest lap but then instantly crashing.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed.
And it brought out the safety car. And with rain coming soon, I took a gamble. I was pretty confident in my decision here. And as you can see, Pure Contrast surrendered the lead himself to join me in that strategy. However, if you look at the tyre wear I've already procured in just one lap of not even pushing, you start to realise maybe I have made a mistake. So is Murph in the best position here? As you can see, the rain is coming down when the safety car has gone in. He goes and I can't really follow him.
Okay, clear.
Good thing for him is that he didn't go too early like we saw in TNR. He timed it perfectly and actually waited possibly a bit too long for the safety car to go in. But as you can see, the Inter wasn't quite the tyre, although later in the lap, Murph would lose the rear himself and surrender the lead and P2 to Contrast and I.
Just managed the gap to the car behind. We think he's got a time penalty.
And that's a key bit of knowledge as well. What we'll have to do is stay close to Pure Contrast and I should retain this lead all the way to the end. You can see he's tracking me quite closely, but there was nothing really he could do. Murph goes to the wet compound. Now, unfortunately for him, it was a bit too early and that gamble didn't pay off either.
Heavy rain arriving within 5 minutes time.
That heavy rain never really actually came. Murph suffering for the choice of tyre and would retire.
I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining away. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
And as a result of that conversation with Jeff, we stay on that same set of inters the entire rest of the Grand Prix and come home for a victory here, third of the season. Pure Contrast, close behind but with some penalties, so we were fairly safe in the end. And just 2 finishes, a bit sad. Hopefully the numbers will escalate once again next week. There we are on the podium, celebrating with that trophy. The next race is in Malaysia, where I hope to increase my 68-point lead. I've been Jacko, see you then.